An inmate on Arizona's death row has changed his mind about his own execution. In 2002, Aaron Brian Gunches killed his girlfriend's ex-husband, Ted Price, and then later got into a shootout with DPS.
Gunches pleaded guilty in both the murder and attempted murder of the trooper and was sentenced to death. Team 12's Colleen Sikora is looking at what he's now asking the court and the state's response.
In Aaron Brian Gunches' own writing.
This is not a prisoner who says he's fighting his execution. He just doesn't want to be tortured to death.
Gunches is reversing his earlier plea to the state to have his own death warrant issued, a warrant former Attorney General Mark Brnovich asked for in December. Robert Dunham is the executive director of the Death Penalty Information Center.
What we're seeing here is a prisoner who is bringing to a head the question of whether Arizona is competent to properly carry out executions.
Gunches writing Wednesday had he known about newly sworn-in Attorney General Chris May's desire to look into Arizona's executions, he would never have written his request for a death warrant in November. Now saying the 3 prisoners put to death in 2022 had botched executions that amounts to torture. Botched.
Every time Arizona attempted to carry out an execution in 2022, they botched it.
It's also the word Dunham uses for last year's executions.
Repeated failures by state personnel to establish in a timely way execution lines.
Saying what's needed now.
I think it's very, very important that we get to the bottom of this and that it be transparent.
Something Mays wants to.
I believe that we need to have a great deal more transparency around the drugs that are being used, more transparency around the process that is being used at the Department of Corrections. We obviously in recent years have had several botched executions, and that's not okay.
And we're told by an Arizona Supreme Court spokesperson that the court will address this motion once it receives a response from the Attorney General. And a spokesperson for the AG's office says the state does not intend to oppose Mr. Gunches' motion to withdraw and will weigh all options and make a decision about moving forward before a January 31st conference in front of the Arizona Supreme Court. We're live in the Alert Center. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.